We all know Dove's Beauty Bar, which is believed to be gentler than regular soap and leaves skin clean, soft, and supple after only one wash. But how did Dove manage to stand out in the beauty market? Exactly how did Dove become a global powerhouse? The answer is probably their Real Beauty campaign. In this video of our new series, we will try to find out if this renowned campaign was a hit or a miss. What is the Real Beauty campaign? In 1999, Dove's Beauty Bar and Body Wash helped Unilever overtake Procter & Gamble and control the American soap market. However, with P&G introducing Olay to the consumer market, Unilever's sales began to stagnate. As a result, their strategy needed to adapt. In 2004, the Real Beauty campaign was born, as Dove changed its marketing strategy and promoted Real Women. They intended to address the concerns of body shaming and natural attractiveness. In the same year, Dove and Ogilvy and Mather staged Beyond Compare, women photographers on Real Beauty. The show featured 67 female photographers and started the Real Beauty campaign. For this, women were requested to describe their facial features to an FBI-trained forensic artist, Gil Zamora. Gil was behind the curtain while doing the sketches. The experiment revealed that over 80% of the women had erroneous images of themselves and were self-conscious about their appearance. The success of the campaign. The reach of this experiment's video was astounding. Within 12 days, the Dove video had surpassed 50 million views. In 10 years, Dove sales increased from $2.5 billion to $4 billion thanks to this campaign. The Real Beauty campaign even won Cannes Lions Grand Prix Awards in France. Real Beauty by Dove has had a big impact on their brand perception. Both men and women thought Dove was more feminine than normal in 2006, where women rated it as more feminine by about 4.3 points. This was a major improvement for both men and women over the previous year when Dove was viewed as being less feminine than average by 3.9 points. Thus, Dove's effort was one of the most successful marketing projects of the period, influencing consumer emotions and creating good brand connections. Its products are also available in practically every country and have been very successful in international markets as well as in Australia and New Zealand. The good side of this. Dove introduced the Self-Esteem Project with the objective of teaching the next generation to love themselves from within, to accept their bodies as they are, and to recognize that genuine beauty comes from our hearts. The Dove brand is connected with happiness and various items designed to provide consumers more options and make them feel better about themselves. For example, the ad empowers women to define their own beauty. It also encourages people to help others who are less fortunate than themselves. Dove worked with top psychologists, body image enthusiasts, and healthcare specialists to develop evidence-based studies to assist the next generation to grow up with body positivity. The bad. In this successful campaign, many people spotted glaring problems in the ad. First, the lack of diversity in the campaign. Among the models in the ad, 3 of them were blonde with blue eyes, with a slim figure and young in age, where the oldest was in her 40s. The video shows that the artist drew at least 3 black ladies. 2 were shown briefly, characterizing themselves negatively. People of color had only 10 seconds of screen time in the ad. Beauty is paramount, as the ad promotes. The ad may make women self-conscious about having a real mole rather than an imaginary one, as the ad blames women for pointing out their minor flaws, not society. Finally, the campaign's major flaws are in its relationship to other brands like Axe and Fair & Lovely, which are both owned by Unilever. These brands convey themes that contradict Dove's concept of positive body image. For example, Axe repetitively objectifies women in their ads. And at the time of this campaign, Fair & Lovely used to promote desire for lighter skin. In one of Fair & Lovely's ads, a dark-skinned woman cannot acquire a job due to her skin color. But after using their cream, she gets her dream career, improves her body image, and improves her love life. This advertising is unpleasant and humiliating to women and directly contradicts the Real Beauty campaign, which was to make all women feel more beautiful in their own skin. Despite the campaign's flaws and the ongoing Unilever issue, the Dove campaign for real beauty has left a strong impact even now. One reason could be that despite the criticisms, the campaign is still perceived as positive. If Dove's purpose was to start a global discourse about female body image, it has succeeded. Do you think the campaign was good, damaging, or somewhere in between? Was the campaign a hit or a miss? Let us know in the comments below. Also, tell us which marketing campaign would you want to hear us break down next. Subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and thanks for watching.